rainy Open Division Championship game between Chandler and Saguaro.
Coop, I think rain is another definition, right? We are soaked tonight, but what a day for high school football here in the Valley. We got the game everyone wanted to see.
Yeah. We did, and you know what? It lived up to the billing, no doubt about it. And it is our Friday Night Fever game of the week, the Chandler Wolves and the Saguaro SaberCats. All right, first quarter already leading 7-0. Chandler quarterback Mikey King rolls to his right and spots Keon Graves, 19 yards, end zone touchdown. The Wolves stretch their lead to 14-0. Next possession for Saguaro. Quarterback Tyler Beverett trying to set up the screen. The pass is tipped and intercepted by Brandon Buckner. That's an easy pick six. And oh my, in the first quarter, Chandler has a 21-0 lead. But early second quarter, it's Keely Ringo on the toss sweep. He's got the end zone. 19 yards, touchdown. That cut Chandler's lead to 21-7. But just before the half, it's Mikey Keene to the air again. And again, it's for Keon Graves, 22 yards, touchdown, 28-7 Chandler at the half. Let's move to the third quarter now. Will Schaefer on the move, 8 yards, end zone, touchdown. That cuts Chandler's lead to 28-14. But next possession for Chandler, it's Day Hunter, and look out. Oh yeah, watch out, he's on the move. That's 74 yards. It's a house call. Chandler extends his lead to 35-14. You think this was over? Oh, think again. Fourth quarter now. Chandler with a 35-21 lead. Saguaro fourth and goal from the 6. Beverett finds Will Schaefer, end zone touchdown. That cuts Chandler's lead to 35-28 with 10:15 left in the game. But Chandler goes on a tremendous drive, eating up over 7 minutes on the clock. And who else? Day Hunter, 4 yards, end zone touchdown. That put Chandler back on top, 42-28 with 3:09 left to play. The Wolves hang on to win it 42-35, capturing the first ever Open Division Championship. All right, Coach Garrison, your first year as head coach of the Wolves, you made it look easy. Undefeated state champions in the first ever Open Division Championship.
Very proud of our boys, very proud of our coaching staff. Unbelievable journey. The resiliency we showed and keeping jumping out to a nice lead and battling back. Saguaro's a great football team. Coach Mons and his staff did a great job, and we're happy to be holding the trophy at the end of the night, last man standing.
Okay, let's talk. You jump out to a 21-0 lead, but then here it is, 35-28. You need to make a final statement. Eat up over 7 minutes on the clock. Day punches it in, and that pretty much salted his game away. Talk about that final drive.
Well, we got ourselves together. Chris Chick called some great plays on that, and Chad Carpenter moved the ball on downfield, took the clock on down, and finished a championship run. It's hard to four-peat, and we've got 5 of the last 6, so it's all good in C-Town.
No doubt. Day, come here, my man. Nearly 300 yards rushing. I mean, the first play of the game, you take it 71 yards. Hey, talk about what you saw today.
Man, it was just a lot of field open, great blocking. It turned into a big game for me and a big game for everybody, man. It's a great feeling to have.
You know, they cut it to a one-score game, then you take it 74 yards to the house. Talk to me about that.
We came to the sideline knowing we needed to do a great job on the offensive side of the ball to help out the defense, and that's what happened. Line did a great blocking scheme. Coaches picked a great call, and we scored. And now we state championships. We state champions.
And that final drive, when you eat up over 7 minutes of the clock, they said, hey, they called your number time and time again. A couple third downs and a fourth down in there, too.
Man, it was situations you can't control. You just know you got to fight to the end of the game, and that's what happened. We fought to the end of it. Everybody did. We won, and that's all that matters right now, man.
You got that right. Mikey King, quarterback. I tell you, when you weren't handing it off to number 4, you were putting the ball in the air to Keon Graves. Talk to me about that combination.
Oh, no, I mean, our run game sets up a deadly pass game, too, and Keon balled out today, took advantage of those one-on-one matchups, and he won them, so great job to Keon tonight.
All right, final question. You're 4-peat. What's that feel like?
Nothing to describe it. I mean, we've been looking forward to this all year, and now the goal's been accomplished, and now it's time to celebrate.
Congratulations to you, my friend. All right, I tell you what, the Chandler Wolves, they do it again. Their 4th straight state championship. This one in the first ever Open Division. Yeah, Ken, that's a very happy bunch of Chandler Wolves there. And I'll tell you what, deservedly so. I mean, to four-peat the way they have and to do it against a strong team like Saguaro in the first ever Open Division, Cam, that's special.
They never flinched whatsoever. Saguaro kept coming back at him, and Chandler,
answered
with that
every
offensive
time.
line, yes, answered every time, Coop. Now,